What up, what up, what up? What's going on, guys? Your boy Jazz. Welcome back for another Madden 25 online rank match. And today, we have the New York Football Giants going up against the Washington Redskins. Now, one thing I did not realize is that I was on my Golden Sports account. I meant to play a game with the Don't Test the User account, but didn't even realize I was on this account. So this account, I believe I'm ranked, because I'm trying to get Don't Test the User ranked higher. So my second account, I'm ranked like 4 something. This account, I'm ranked like 2 something. So the competition is a little bit, tougher for, this account if I'm ranked up within, skill points, which I was this game. So, and I'm also going up against, a very, very tough team in the Redskins. And not to mention, last time I used the Giants, I just straight got mollywopped. So hopefully we can go on ahead and have a different outcome. So one thing you will notice is I'm really trying to establish to run this game. I really felt like last time I used the Giants, I didn't do a good enough job of being able to run the ball. And this time, I definitely want to be able to run the ball very effectively, hopefully. Right there, we end up going to Myers, and we get the first down. And we get close to the end zone. We're trying to get into that mile-high end zone. So here we go. Who's booty butthole naked, wide open on the wheel route? Yeah, you see that, Phillip Rivers? Do you see that, Phillip Rivers? That's how you throw a wheel route. So right now, we are up 7-0, and now we have the utmost difficult task of stopping Robert Griffin, Leon Ninja Turtle III. Hopefully, we can go on ahead and, cause some issues for Robert Griffin, Leon Ninja Turtle III. It's a fumble, and we end up recovering it, and it's a scoop and score. Except, it was caused by contact due to the ground. And, I'm not a dirtbag. I could have let the play clock wind down and kept it touch, but I'm not a dirtbag. You know what I mean? I knew the ground caused the fumble, and if I was in that situation, I would want the ball back. So we do the right thing here, people. We play to win the game, but, we have the correct morals. No onsides, no fag D's, no play clock glitch, none of that. We give him back the ball. See if we go on ahead and stop him right there. Nice run to the outside, and he ends up just swerving his way into the end zone. So now it's 7-7. Actually, I think he goes for 2. Does he go for 2? Does he go for 2, or is that next drop? He definitely goes for 2 at some point in the game. So I believe next touchdown, he goes for 2. And I'm sorry if I'm ruining the fact that I don't hold him to 7 points, but I mean, come on, let's be real. Come on. Even my wife scored like 3 touchdowns on me when I played against her last year. So we go with Wilson. We hit the outside, and he could go. Okay. I went to the 50. We'll take that. Take that. So here we are at the 50-yard line, and again, you see me running the ball heavily, because as I've stated, really want to be effective running the ball, and not to mention our running back Wilson has tremendous speed. Right here we go inside and back outside. He's sometimes dolphin diving, and we get really close to within the red zone, and this is where I struggle a lot. I've lost games due to the fact that I will get here and not be able to score. So hopefully we get a different outcome. Look at his head that outside though. Look at Wilson. He will not be denied. He will get in that end zone. He will celebrate, and he will put us up. Right here, I notice more and more people are doing this. They run to the edge, and then they click off. And if you so happen to kick the ball, when they do that, the computer will block the kick. And like I said, I'm noticing more and more people doing that. So they just run up to the line, they click off, and the computer comes through and blocks the kick. So if you guys haven't been aware of that, watch out for that, man. They just run up, click off. That way they don't go off sides. But if you kick the ball, the computer rushes straight in and blocks it. So he caught me off guard with that one. Wasn't really paying attention, so he got me. So now I'm actually up 6 instead of 7. So, nonetheless, man, we're a little frustrated, but not his fault. You know what I mean? It's not nothing he did dirty, whatever. That's completely my fault for not paying attention and kicking off as he was running toward the line. So that's completely my fault. Right here, man, we're trying to cause a little bit of issue, but he runs outside, and look at Leon Ninja Turtle III throwing a strike at the 40-yard line right there, and that is the explosiveness that RG3 has. He can run outside the pocket, and he can throw streaks. Oh, my goodness. I would say it's so pretty, but it's not pretty when it's going against me. It's so ugly. It's so ugly. He goes for 2 because I went off sides trying to block his PAT, and he ends up getting it. So now I'm down 2, and then he does this. Oh, my goodness, man. What is up with people doing onsides while they're up? Come on, son. Really? You're going to do an You're up. You're up. Why are you kicking an onside, man? It just, it's aggravating. But nonetheless, once I see this, it's like, okay, of course I plan on winning every game. But now, it's like, you know what? we're going to beat the hell out this guy now. Now, we're going to beat him like Rocky did Apollo. Now, we're going to beat him like Drago done did Rocky. Now, we're going to beat him like, I don't even know who else I can think of that got beat. We're going to beat him like, I don't know. I can't even think of anything. When it comes to mind, I'll let you guys know. So right there, we score a touchdown. We go for 2 to get our points back, and we do end up getting a 2-point conversion. So 21-15, and now we're back on defense, and hopefully we can get a stop. Because now, because of the onset, I really want to stick it to him. Right now, I really just want to beat him badly. I want to beat him to a pulp. So 21-15, and now it's just like remember the Titans, right? I act like that white coach who was the Hall of Fame coach. You guys know what I'm talking about. Remember Times, one of the greatest movies of all time. Definitely top 3 for me. He's like, we will blitz, and we will blitz all night. Make sure they do not gain another yard. They will remember the day they played the Titans. Now, that's not exactly how it goes, but you guys know what I mean. I'm thinking to myself, we're going to blitz, and we're going to blitz all damn game. Now, I was playing a lot of coverage because RG3 is sneaky, and I don't want to get him, loose, because if I call a blitz and it's picked up, he can run loose, and I definitely don't want that. So, but one of the things that I said, oh no, look, we're blitzing. We're sending dual edge A against B. We're blitzing, and they will not gain another yard. So here we go with Wilson in the outside, and right now we have the opportunity to get a multiple possession lead, though, and we also do get, I believe we get ball at halftime. So if I'm wrong, excuse me, but it looks like we'll find out together in a second in case you forgot who got the ball first. So here we go. We call a timeout. We're trying to, at least get a field goal, but if we could get in the end zone, that'd be great. Oh, we hit him with the streak. It's so, oh my goodness. It would have been pretty, but the Ronald McDonald long-ass feet wasn't able to stay in the end zone. So we sneak him with the run, and we hit the outside again, and this man has difficulty stopping the run, and we get in the end zone again, and we end up getting a lead. We go for 2, and we end up getting the 2-point conversion. Actually, I'm wrong. He gets ball at halftime, I'm pretty sure. So 12 seconds remaining. And hopefully we can go on ahead and stop it from scoring, because as I've always stated, and it's factual, irrefutable evidence, the defensive awareness that I have before halftime, it's minimal. I don't know what it is, but we blitz because they will not gain another yard. Ever since that onside, I'm just saying he's been going backwards more than he's been going forward. I'm just saying that just lets you know the frustrationness that onside done caused. So 29-15, he does get ball back. So right now, I'm definitely feeling confident and comfortable so far this game, knowing that he's really having a very difficult time stopping the run. Not to mention being up 2 possessions is very good for me, because if he scores, I still get the ball back with the lead. Well, hopefully, because we all know he's going to go on ahead and onside kick, right? So there he is running the ball, getting himself a good gain to about midfield, and he used Helu a lot more than Morris. I guess he wanted more of a speed factor. Hits me over the top with the streak, and he ends up scoring a touchdown. So right now it is 22-29, and here he goes with his onside, the desperation to get the ball back for whatever reason. If your defense sucks, so does mine, but you don't see me onside kicking, son. You gotta have faith that you can make one mistake, or that you can cause one mistake. You know what I mean? So there we go, running the ball, and we're very close to the end zone, and still you see we're running the ball. Look at Wilson, close to 200 yards running. So here we go, we roll out, nobody's really open, and we end up just running with Manning, and we pick up a few yards, and that right there was dangerous. So I was like, oh man, if I fumbled, that would have been bad. So definitely got to make sure I don't put myself in that situation again. So 3rd and 11, we really want this first down, but we will take a field goal if need be, because it puts us up 2 possessions still, and we hit him with the skinny. We end up finding Randall right over the middle. We pick up the first down. Then next play we run the ball with Wilson, and we get within the 5-yard line. Hopefully we can go on ahead and score, because like I said, I've literally lost games due to the fact that I can't score, or I have trouble scoring within the 10-yard line. There's games where I could make it here 4 or 5, 6 times a game, but only score 2 touchdowns, But thankfully, we end up running the ball, because his ability to stop the run is very, very minute. So we're back up 14, 22-36. And, as long as we go tit for tat, I'm a little worried, because like I said, I know he's going to be kicking these onsides. And eventually, if you kick enough of them, you're going to get one back. So, I got to be able to make a stop somewhere down the line. I got to be able to get this ball back and go up 3 possessions, because, like I said, going tit for tat, it's a fumble! And we end up recovering. Going tit for tat, you don't want to be in that position with an onsider, because if they continue to score a lot on you, eventually they're going to get one back. But thankfully, that right there was a fumble. And right there, it's so pretty. Hit him with, whoops, excuse me, son, I got touchdown, squeeze him, third son. We hit him with the baby. It's so pretty. Just leave it up there for a second. You don't put the wrist all the way up because that wasn't a big streak. You put it, halfway up, snap the wrist a little bit, and you say pretty, and you just walk away. That's what that was. Snap the wrist pretty, and you just walk away because it was a baby streak. So we called him with the baby streak. We go 43-22, and now I'm feeling great. And I'm like, this is awesome. This is what I wanted to do to him. I wanted to make sure we're going to blitz, and we're going to blitz all night to make sure he doesn't gain another yard. So that right there is one of the greatest football quotes in a movie ever. He said, we are going to blitz. Oh, you guys know what I'm talking about. I just really love, that's one of my most favorite quotes of any sports movie ever. So right there, we drop an interception. Punt is 22, excuse me. And look what he wants to do. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want to quit? Oh, no. You're going to take this ass whooping like a man. Or you're going to quit. I'm declining. Nope, you finish this game, young man. You want to kick onside unnecessarily? This is what needs to be done to people who like to prematurely kick onside. You need to put it in their face and kick their ass a little bit. So I was expecting him to quit, but he continued. That right there, I give him a little respect for the fact that he actually finished the game. Most people probably would have quit. So I give him an ounce of respect for finishing the game. Right there, we score another. Look at this pancaking people. Wipe that Aunt Jemima juice off your chest, son, because you just got flapjacked. So right now, we are up 50-20. 50. Not to mention, he's got to be somewhere in the top 300-400 because I matched up with him pretty quickly. So he's definitely, maybe even top 200. I don't know where he's at ranking-wise, but for sure, at worst case scenario, he's top 400. Best case scenario, he's somewhere around me. So he's around 200, 250, somewhere around there. So, I felt like we're doing pretty good so far. Obviously, right? So 50-22, our offense has been really, really well. And I just think that has a lot to do with us being able to run the ball. I did do good passing the ball, but really didn't pass the ball that much due to the fact that the running game was absolutely incredible. So there he goes, backs up. He ends up hitting me with the flat route. And he's still giving himself an opportunity. He's still trying. And like I said, that is one thing I do give him is the fact that he did not quit. Because if I'm in that situation, like if I'm just losing, I feel like I have no chance and I offer a concede and you just deny it. It depends on how I'm feeling. Sometimes I might finish it. Sometimes I'll just quit. And I'm like, you know what? I lost. There's no reason. You got me here, son. You got me. So, credit to him for actually, finishing the game. And he ends up scoring a touchdown, and he does go for 2, and he does get it. So it is now 30-50, and onside kick, and thankfully we end up recovering. That's what his third onside kick, third or fourth or whatever it is. And, like I said, man, I don't care how difficult it is to recover onsides, which it is. But if you kick enough of them, you will get one back. Right here, we hit him with I love the Ziggies, man. I love the Ziggies. I have a Ziggy on the field at least one route all times. Something about these zig routes, man. They just been putting in work for me, man. Ever since I've actually, and he actually recovers. So right here, I'm thinking to myself, oh, he just might be able to make something happen. Who knows? But at all times, man, I make sure I have a zig route because them zig routes be getting loose, man. They really do. Look at that big hit. Get your ass on the ground, son. So right now, 2nd and 14, and, we're still sending pressure because I want to blitz. I want to get Robert Griffin, Leon, Ninja Turtle the third down as much as possible. And right here, nice batted pass right there. Bring us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 10 right here. So with only 2 minutes remaining right here, he still technically has a glimpse of a chance. It's going to be a miracle for him to make something happen. But that miracle potential is still there. You know what I mean? Right there, he tries to bust a Yui, but we end up sacking him down. We do get injured, but, we'll take the sack anyways. 4th and 13. He ends up passing the ball, but get that L1 trigger in your life, son. Just go on ahead, strip that ball loose, and right here, this is what he decides to do. This is how he wants to end the game. He continuously goes off sides 3 times in a row. I skipped the 2nd time to show you. This is the 3rd time, and then this is where he's just removed from the game, and we end up getting 8 points. So we end up winning the game. We end up beating the brakes off of him, and that was good. You don't kick onsides prematurely, people. Don't. Play the game, rely on your defense, even if it sucks, and just hope that things are going to go your way. So I'm not a trash talker. You guys know this. I've uploaded literally, over 800 games of Madden, and you guys should know I don't talk trash. It's just not who I am. But people like this, I want to get him upset, right? So I hope that he reads this message and get upset. So I send a message not being a jerk, but purely just to get him mad. You know what I mean? Hoping for just to get him upset. Because, you know, he gets me upset. Don't kick onside for no reason, especially when you're winning. So he does end up sending me a message back, which I don't show, but he sent me like 2 messages like, oh, that was a great playbook. What playbook was that? Can you tell me? Hell no, man. I ain't telling you nothing. Don't worry about my playbook. Worry about not kicking onsides too early, man. Exactly what I sent him back. I was like, I ain't sharing nothing with your onside and ass. Get out of here. So that was the end of the game, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. We ended up coming through and we blitzed all game, and we made sure that he remembered the Giants. And we end up coming through, and we beat the clown. We beat homie the clown. So as I've already stated, that's the end of the game, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, man, you guys know I love each and every single one of you guys. Appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to check out one of my videos, man. It really means a lot. And at the end of the day, I just hope you guys enjoyed the content. I'm out. Peace.